Today's 5-Minute Friday, how to hook teachers into working with you as a coach. Welcome back to another 5-Minute Friday from Eduro Learning. My name is Chrissy, and today's topic is how to hook teachers into working with you as a coach. Sometimes we find ourselves in the situation where we are new to a school and so we don't really know anybody, and that can be quite intimidating to try and get into some classrooms and work with people, or to get people to ask you to come in and work with them as a coach. And sometimes we are new to coaching, but we're still in our same environment. But once upon a time, our colleagues were people that we worked beside and worked with, and they're not used to having us in a different role. Tip number 1 is all about trust. In the coaching role, that is paramount to making a coaching relationship work. Your colleagues have to trust you. And so when you are working within a school and even outside of school with your colleagues, you have to be somebody who is seen to be a person that can hold a confidence, somebody that others can trust. That means that you need to, at all times, be someone that others see as trustworthy, because it takes a lot of trust and confidence in someone for another to work with a coach, because it's opening yourself up to being critiqued or to being seen by others, and that can often be a big step for a lot of people, especially those that have never worked with a coach and don't really know what that's about. So that trust building is really important. And so you just need to think about those times when you may be doing something that really isn't trustworthy or doesn't demonstrate that you can hold a confidence. So just being aware that that can often happen either inside or outside of the school, that others who may be thinking about working with you are watching you and looking at you and making a decision as to whether they would want to work with you. And that's often one thing that they really are thinking about. Can I trust this person to come into my classroom and work with me and see me in a place that I may be quite vulnerable, especially if I'm asking for help or I need help. Am I conducting myself in a manner both inside and outside of the school with my colleagues that demonstrates that I can be trusted and that I can hold confidence? Tip number 2 is all about being a learner and actually being a role model. When people are deciding whether they want to work with you as a coach, they're looking for somebody that they would like to operate like. And so you need to be always demonstrating that you yourself are a learner, and it's often a really good way to hook others in if they see you fail and see how you cope with failure and what you do. Do you bounce back from failure? Do you laugh at yourself when you fail? And do you show that you are a problem solver and that you remain calm and you move forward and you empower others to learn from the mistakes that you made? So being a role model and being the type of learner that you would like to help others to be is a really awesome strategy to use in order to try and hook others into working with you. Showing enthusiasm for learning new things or being enthusiastic, but not over the top enthusiastic about things, is also another really good way for hooking teachers into working with you as well. Tip number 3 is being a good listener, being an active listener, and being somebody that empowers others is another tip that I can give to you. Being somebody who's non-judgmental about anything, who does less talking than the person who has approached them, somebody who doesn't jump into trying to solve an issue, but really does sit back and listen and is actively listening, so demonstrating that you are listening, fully present, If you are somebody who always does that, then you are showing others that when they do take that leap of faith and come and ask you to work with them, that you really are going to listen to what they have to say, and you're not going to try and take over. They've already seen that you are a very good listener, that you are an active listener, and that they can approach you and know that you're going to help them rather than do whatever it is that they need doing for them. I am sure that these are 3 things that you are already doing, but above all else, as a coach, be supportive, be interested, and be respectful. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed any part of this video, please give us a thumbs up, as it really helps us know what we should continue to focus on. If you want to see more great coaching tips and strategies in under 5 minutes, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the notifications bell to find out every time we release a new episode. If you're looking for even more coaching resources, head on over to edurolearning.com/Coach Better to explore over 20 awesome online courses designed by coaches for coaches. And catch us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook at Eduro Learning to connect with us. See you next week for 5 Minute Friday.